What's going on, YouTube? I am doing a daily challenge and I left the screen on random.org. So I'm just coming at you right now. This is the second game I've played with it. I only played one game before this. It's a Kyudra deck because we've built every other blue-green deck that I can possibly make right now. Feasibly, like obviously we can build blue-green control and I might do that soon. But this is just this is just a deck that I've never built, and I wanted to build it and see what it would be like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just explain the deck. It is a traditional Kyudra mutate deck, and yeah, it's a good time. I'm not too proud of it. It's fun. I mean, like I said, I only played one permanent last game. I only played one spell in general last game, and we went back and fixed the mana. I added the fight spell that is a land, went down an island, and up a forest. And so when I added those fight spells, I went down 2 forests, and that was too few forests. So I thought, I'll just put more on there. And see, this is the problem we had in the last game, is we don't have enough interaction. But playing 3 mana, not getting some death touches that I want, not you know, I'm trying to force myself to use King Kong is a lot of my problem. And so, my turn. I should have Parcel Beast there, but I didn't. That's all that happened. We'll Kyudra into our hand. Okay, I remember now. But we'll take another. We'll make him think we're gonna block. Is basically what I'm doing. Why I didn't tick that thing there. Well, that sucks. I wish I could tap that. I can't believe I can't tap that in response. Oh, it's because I didn't have any mana up. That makes sense. We'll play Giant. It's not big enough to kill him, but he'll have to mutate to kill it. So, get a mutate out of his hand. We don't have any permanent destruction. We don't have anything like, you know, we don't have interaction is kind of the whole thing I've done here. And the deck's pretty bad, but we are allowed to concede. I'll probably leave that part of the video where I like... So the rules were I could craft 3, I could concede, and... Daba doody. This is getting a little close for comfort here. Basically, just the normal rules. I could play with 2 colors, and it was blue-green, and I could blah 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 and blah blah blah, and you know, they always pair mutate decks up with mutate decks, so I don't know if you've noticed that. Anytime I'm playing the Great Horn Scoot Swarm combo, the Great Swarm combo, I'm always playing against another Great Swarm combo, it seems. Or red. I mean, red is also something I play against a lot. And we have lost. So let's concede. We will, you know, this is what I was actually talking about, is when I was making the deck before in the other video, is a lot of times you don't see mutate decks playing with under 60 cards, but you can see how efficient his deck was. The fact that he could mutate it all those times, make sure I had nothing on the board. I'm sure he had Shark in hand. Like, he left up the mana to do Shark, so I'm sure he had Shark in hand. And yeah, so it's just, mutate's just really good. All those people who are playing mutate with like 100 and some cards, trust me, you don't have to. There is a synergy. There is a way that you do not have to do that. And yeah, it means you don't play red. Oh well. Like, that guy could have been playing 5-color mutate, but at that point, I don't understand why he wasn't playing the companion, because the companion works for 5-color mutate. He probably couldn't do it because of... Probably has like wouldn't be Banishing Light. Maybe Elspeth Conquers Death. If he was playing 5 colors, he might have Kroxa in the deck. I don't know, but yeah. So we keep getting hands that leave us with 3 mana, but this is the first time we've gotten a Gnar off of 3 mana. And this is a 173 card deck we're playing against, so I'm gonna guess that there's Mutate in there. Mutate's such a good way to filter your deck. The same thing goes for playing, like, I saw somebody who was playing like a 200 card deck, and they were playing, it wasn't mono blue. It might have been Teamer, but they were playing Seagate Restoration and the Mirror from Eldraine. Is that what was happening? Somehow they had like, yeah, it had to be something like that, because they had like 15 or 20 cards in their hand, and they didn't have infinite mana, but they were just like, they could do anything that their deck could do. So it was a good time. I lost like 2 turns after that. I didn't concede. I wanted to see what's happened, but I just fucking lost. Kiora best the Sea God, my board, and that was when I had like a Scoot Swarm combo. So that already sucked that he did that. And then I think I tried to mutate it again, and he countered it, and then... No, he didn't play Storm's Wrath. I can't remember exactly what happened, but basically he had like 20 cards in his hand, so I couldn't do anything. And so playing a deck like that, I don't question why there's 200, but when I see like green, black, and then I'll see here in like probably halfway through our game, not his deck, but he'll probably put down like a 3rd or 4th color, and I'll be like, dude, you... Oh, right now we'll see it. Okay, what's your other color that you're missing? Like... Oh, okay. A 170 card black-green deck. That's the Foretell Murder spell then, which is fun. I don't like playing. I don't like paying, what is it, 5 mana to do it. I just don't like that. I don't know. I think Murderous Rider will always be the best, like, the best murder spell where you have to pay more than the murder. You have to deal damage to it first, bud. Maybe he doesn't care. I guess he could be playing a shapeshifter deck. But I have no idea. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. But I'm gonna Parcel Beast so I can get some lands. Blap. We'll do over, sure. Get ourselves a token. Get ourselves a land, hopefully. Yes. Thank God. Thank God. Now we can Yasha. Fairly comfortably. And leave ourselves a recovery to... Probably not Parcel Beast, but... We're gonna have a lot of lands, because this thing is a token, so it doesn't have the converted mana cost. Oh, and I was debating putting Scoot Swarm in the deck, because you can build a Scoot Swarm Ragnaros combo, and I'm fairly certain if you do it right, you can build a historic deck where Labman Jace will let you win the game. So I'll probably do that someday when I have a bunch of rares to spend, because I don't think I have any Labman Jaces. Oh no, he blew my thing up. Oh. Oh no. Oh my gosh, my cat. Can you guys hear him? I hope you can't, because he's a fucking insane maniac cat. But Blap, you messed up. You messed up what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to play my Garrick's Uprising, you bastard. I don't know how he's gonna blow that up. Is he playing? Why is he not milling himself then if he's playing? I would imagine that this is Super Pelucrano-san. That's what I like to call the Pelucranos deck that's way over the top. Because Super Pelucranos-san is Sultai, which is blue, green, black, and you just mill yourself to infinity and just keep playing Pelucranos. Like, because you can, there's that card now that lets you play cards out of the graveyard. So, I mean, land cards out of the graveyard. So, yeah. We'll just play that. Was that my door or was that the song? I might be murdered, guys. I won't be able to upload this video, but I can't tell if that was the music or if somebody's coming into my fucking house. There's the traditional murder. So you can play murder for 3, you can play murderous rider for 6, and you probably already murdered something with it. You can play the foretell card for 5 and be able to, you know, fucking... I don't like it. I don't like it as much as Murderous Rider, and I feel like I'll just stick to regular murder. Is it good? Yeah, it's not bad, but I think murder is just better. 2 black and a white, or 2 black and a colorless instead of, wow, 2 black and a white. That would be an insane card. Was there a card like that? A card that was like, destroy target creature, gain life equal to its power and toughness. Like, the land comes in tap, though, is the problem with that. No, we kind of need to do it so that we can... Yeah, we need to do it so that we can Kong, fight that, and then he'll have to use the spell to get rid of the Kong. Probably with the Pelucranos. There's a lot of fight triggers in Super Pelucranos-san. Yeah, but the best Pelucranos deck I've seen had like 90 cards in it, and they just milled themselves until they had like 2 Pelucranos in the graveyard, and they played a shit ton of like black life gain spells, and I was like, Jesus Christ. It was insane. Like, they really fucking did it on me. And yeah, I'll probably want to draw a card. Nah, we'll wait. Why not? What's he gonna do? Get rid of it? Like, I'll just play the Kong, fight that, and yeah, I'm not too worried about it. There's still a lot of cards that I haven't seen played commonly yet that I think are good in Caldium, Kaldheim, Caldium. I also don't know why he's not getting in for 6 here. There you go, yeah, get in for 6. I'm at 9 life, dude. You're playing a Pelucranos deck. Did you forget that I'm at, like, no life? Sometimes people, and especially I do too, where, like, you'll build a deck after seeing a deck, and that might be what he's doing. He's trying to, like, shrink a deck down or something, but you'll build a deck after, like, seeing a deck, and then you'll just be like, well, fuck, like, well... I could've killed him 2 turns ago. We'll fight that. Like, now he's probably like, fuck, I should have just killed him last turn. But he'll be able to give the Pelucranos +1/+1. I still want to keep this in hand because we're at fucking 6 mana, so we can do that and grab a Parcel Beast and mutate it onto our guy, get another land, set ourselves up a little farther. Why is he... What is happening? You don't have a card in hand, though. You're not going to draw a card at the beginning of your upkeep either. An extra one, so... No attacks. In turn. Do Pelucranos things. Yeah, do the Pelucranos things where you, like, you know, use your graveyard and I feel bad about myself. This I don't really understand, though. Like, if you're gonna build... I subscribe to the thought of build decks with combos in them and then put combos together from other decks. So like the Scoot Sworn Great Horn, the Great Swarm combo. I found that in a Mutate deck. And then I put that into a land deck because it just made sense. Because it triggers off of lands, so playing extra lands per turn triggers that faster. I have more lands to mutate more often. Like, it just made sense. But I put those two decks together instead of having this version of two decks together. I played less cards to see how often the combo would be effective. And yeah, so I just don't really subscribe to this. Because he can escape Pelucanos, right? Why would he not? Oh, is he trying to get it to where he can fight it? He can't cast that and lose Pelucanos and get it back, so... Gain a life, so I'm not in death's range. I will probably... Wish you could mutate at instant speed. Can you mutate at instant speed with... No, you could adventure at instant speed with Teferi. Because it has to be instant or sorcery, I think. Is it non-land, non-creature? I don't know. Okay, guy. I don't know what's taking you so long, but... I'm just gonna do this and... see what happens. Hopefully I get something that gains me life. I probably won't even get a permanent card though. Yeah, fight it now, bad boy. We'll pull lands out, so honestly, in land wouldn't be too bad. Can you imagine if Great Horn didn't come in tapped? Like, there's that card in Commander Legends, the Turtle Boy. I feel like the Turtle Boy would be really good for a, like... Can you search your deck off of any of the Mutate triggers? Huh. Maybe I should build that guy Mutate. Nah, the white Mutate is good. Wow! That's insane! Holy shit! How did I get that? I got a Vorticlex and a Vivian off of this. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, holy shit. I can't believe that just happened. What the fuck? I am so sorry, Stefano. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I fucking can't believe that right now. Can you imagine? He's probably like, what the fuck? I only play 2 copies of both of this. I think I might even only have 1 copy of Vivian because I had to go down on her. No, I have 2. I have 2 copies of both of these cards. I just topped that both of them onto the battlefield. in the final hour of, I only have 4 life. What the fuck is going on? He's probably like, Jesus Christ. Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on either. That's insane. I didn't even lose any cards. They were just on the top of the deck right after each other. This is what it would be like if you were playing 4 copies of these cards. You'd be able to see this happen so often. Vivian is a must if you want to play a top tier Mutate deck, by the way. Just saying. You can't really get too far without her. You need her tokens. You need her whenever you cast this guy, you can get a card so that you don't hit it off of this, so you can control hitting like a Vorticlex or hitting another Vivian or a Garruk or something. Like, Yeah, it's fucking sick. So this will cost 4, which means I could find another permanent with 3 mana cost and then play this guy. So that's what I'm gonna want to do.
Things are about to get out of hand for you.
We're gonna mutate. We're gonna mutate this thing, get some shit for free again.
My herd grows ever larger.
We'll get a Gnar, and then we'll draw more cards this way, because we'll draw 4 cards as of right now. And wow, I am top decking some insane shit, dude. Holy fuck. Let me just draw like a billion cards here. Holy fucking shit. With like all the mana in the world too, because of Nyxbloom Ancient. Okay, well. How many cards are left in my deck? I'm just gonna fucking play myself to death because he should have won this. He just fucked up earlier. So I'm just gonna do this until I fucking lose. I don't give a fuck. Blah, 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 blah.
Cat dinosaurs?
I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one. I'll fight that. Yeah. Cool. Oh. Well, I'll show you the deck. I mean, it's definitely not. It might be fairly budget. No, I'm playing like 7 rares. It's not too budget, but if you go to Reddit and find all of the packs that you can open, you could probably build this deck pretty easily. So you need this guy. As you saw, I just drew a shit ton of cards off of hitting a Nyxbloom Ancient. I only have 1 Nyxbloom Ancient in the deck, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I have 2. So I have 2 Nyxbloom Ancient, 3 Beanstalk Giant. Let me back up here. This is the land base, and the land base is a little spooky. It's a little spooky. The land base is what counts this as a jank deck. I need to play the pathway. I have the pathway, but I don't have 4 of them, so I didn't play it. I have 4 Thornwoods, 3 Temple of Mystery, 3 Forests, and 6 Islands. If you're going to play this deck, go down to 2 Islands and play 4 Pathways. 2 Castle Vantress, it matters. 2 Nyxbloom Ancient. If you ever have Nyxbloom Ancient, you might as well have Castle Vantress in the deck because you'll never have to worry about what you're going to draw. Beanstalk Giant, of course. Seagate Restoration for the moments where I couldn't play him off the top of my deck and I had a Nyxbloom Ancient off of a Styrax. Kiora, Best of Sea God, great card, will normally always put you in a good position. If you're losing and you can't win with Kiora, Best of Sea God, after you play it, you would have lost anyway. 2 Vorniclex, play 4 if you can. 3 Kongla, play 2 if you play 4 of the Vorniclex. Play 4 Vivian. Vivian is so good. Play probably 3 or 2 of the Garoth. I would play 3... Gargaroth? What did I just fucking say? Play like 3 Scarix. You probably don't even need her at all. I like her, you know, and I don't have 4 Vorniclex, and I didn't want to play 4 Nyxbloom Ancient, so I played her. 3 Pouncing Shore Shark, you probably want 4. You don't even need the Parcel Beast. 4 Migratory Greathorn, 4 Trumpeting Gnar. You don't really even need this card. It's a pretty janky deck. If you want to make it a little more viable, keep this card in there. And remember, you're more than likely going to play it as a land, but you don't get it off of the Mutate trigger. Garruk's Uprising, play 3 of it if you can. And you don't even need this card at the end of the day. You can make so many tokens and just play so many cards if you build the deck the way that I went through this list and said how to build it. Anyway, I don't think we completed the daily challenge. Oh, we did complete the daily challenge. Badass. Have a great day.